I don't know what it is, but there are a lot of us that like cemeteries, and this time of year is a time we can indulge that enjoyment without too many people thinking we're odd. And I particularly like the old cemeteries, and I've never been back to New England, but the pictures I see of them are really, really interesting with the iconography that's used in them. And so my poem is, that's where it takes place. And the name of the poem is New England Halloween. I walk along the quiet road, homeward in early night. The old churchyard lies quiet, stones bathed in pearly light. From the nearby woods hoots an owl, a common sound. But this is no common night, and this is hallowed ground. But what have I to fear? My heart is pure as most. Only those lost in sin need be careful of a ghost. 'Tis not my fault if someone sleeps that once was quick and now is dead. If there is any blame to cast, it lands not on my head. There stands an angel cast in stone, a woman yet still a child, who turns her face beyond the pale towards another grave gone wild outside the fence. No stone, no name, and if not marked, then not remarked, nor mourned by those whose care was claimed. And there a weeping willow stands, a mother weeping o'er the grave of a daughter who'll never know herself the joy motherhood gave. Nearby stands the family tomb, not quite filled as yet, for not all that bear that name have been found worthy to inhabit it. In the mansion in town, entombed though yet alive, live another son and mother, their time not yet arrived. Why care I for all of this? It is not to me, not girl, nor unmarked grave, nor mother dead from grief. I just took what was offered. I paid with worlds of love. And now I hear an echo in the hooting of the owl. Who is it goes so lightly, author of all this pain? Who is it dares renounce the ones that he should claim? My footstep quickens lightly, and other footsteps I hear. Though no one else is seen, I know someone is near. There's no one but the graveyard and its lonely crowd. Who goes there, I ask, in a voice strong and loud. The wind picks up a little, the leaves rustle and sigh. The cloud is a scarf of white as night mist drifts nearby. I can see the figure plainly as it steps across the lawn. A sweet young girl of 20, quiet babe, an arm. We knew you'd come to visit. I told my mother so. Come on now and meet her. It will ease her woe. She put her hand upon my arm. It felt cold through my coat. She led me back across the grass. My heart was in my throat. We gained the weeping willow. She smiled a lovely smile. See, mother, who has come to visit for a while. The mother's back was toward me as she reached for the child. Then she turned and faced me, her expression soft and mild. So you've come at last, she murmured in her voice soft and low. I hope that you can stay a while. Please don't rush to go. She reached her hands toward me. I stepped quickly back. Ah, she whispered, won't you stay? For you are all we lack. My daughter's here, and baby, my children all now dead, and yonder lies my father, resting on his bed. She gave a little wave. The tomb opened wide, and there lay the old man with room by his side. I'm sure I screamed like a girl, I was so terrified. Before my eyes the lovely one, sworn to be my bride, turned into a gruesome sight. The babe became a worm. The mother revealed her face, the very face of doom. Quickly I took to my heels and left that awful place, but carried a scene in my mind that time could not erase. That was many months ago, and still I passed that way, homeward on my way from work at the end of day. But I never passed the graveyard by without a guilty thought of what in my reckless youth my thoughtless actions wrought.
You may be leaving for now, but the nightmares will return.